All right, welcome. It's time to begin our Tuesday night here. Much has gone on. Our Rosgard crew gaining political power, some land, some responsibilities, being essentially the premier adventuring den of Rosgard, handling all those types of things. Of Roshana um, and Jorhas, which is a very big deal because up until now, much of that has been controlled governmentally in an official sense, more under the military. So with Den Rosgard, that officially begins to move that more into independence, even though it is under a courtly family or den. It is officially detached from the military, which is one of the big deals of the culture that is shifting in regards to the power and usefulness of an independent adventuring people. So that, of course, brings many things into play as we have a lot of our things moving on. And we're going to introduce some new stuff today, and we'll see what happens. Now, we will begin. Remember, you can help our people out by spending those channel points. It's always fun. Excuse me. It's always fun. It's always good. And we appreciate it. Without further ado. So, we find ourselves within the city of Urshana. There is a large house that contains, under the forever starred sky, the group known as the Rosgard, who themselves have become a den, and there is much to be done. Officially, this house is not a den house necessarily, but given to Nylumia as she became a junior archmage. A very prestigious assignment indeed, and thus also gives her certain access for many things. With that as well, we have our whole crew ready to figure out what they need to do. So, with that, any business, any downtime, what do we want to accomplish? Kind of giving our, as we said, almost a year as far as the amount of time you can spend of downtime things.
I can start.
All right.
Me and Karakath would like to first, I think, return to Stratfell to retrieve his hoard.
Okay.
He's good now, so I'm hoping that might be able to change how the centaurs view him.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, I think that moving towards that, we'll say this: you and Karakath find yourselves arriving here. Much to the way that you left there, your arrival is met with a group of centaurs immediately antagonistic to all of you. One speaks up, a woman who says, "You want us to welcome him back. You want to think that none of this happened. He burned and destroyed Strathfell while he was wearing those scales. He could do so again."
He's not that man anymore. And I know he owes you a debt. I mean, we all owe you a debt. We kind of left you in a vulnerable place. And that's why I'm sure there's plenty of enough of the hoard for us to take some and for you to take to rebuild your lands and I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to speak for him, but I'm pretty sure he's willing to give you back Strathfell. It's not his anymore.
Guns. And he's in his more fairy form along with you at the moment. As he speaks, I think, here and goes, "Indeed, this is true. I bear no intention upon the city anymore. All those died when I died before. In a lot of ways, I was never that person. But those things, many of them, are really still mine within the caves and the tunnels. And I wish to have them back. Strathfell I cede to all of you. You can do with it what you can, though I certainly didn't help you in that." So Sine Lumia, since you're representing this, give me a persuasion check.
I'm using my inspiration I have. I'm re-rolling that. Oh, that's not the wrong one. That's the wrong one. So that is going to be... Yep, no. There's no way. That's a 4.
4. In that case, go, no. Like you said, you died. That's where that man was who left it. It's ours.
Are we all there?
It sounded like this was something Ilumia went to deal with on her own.
Okay.
I would have brought Shiny, though.
Okay.
Because I know that there's a flower that we need to get for him. And so she would have dragged him along.
Well, I mean, I personally think it's fair that you guys get to keep the hoard because you gotta, rebuild. But, would you mind if I just take a flower? There's a flower I think that might be in there, that I need, or some lady's going to steal my hand, I think. Pretty please.
And they do laugh. Give me persuasion at disadvantage.
Uh, 22.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
22. I think with that, they look and there may be some things. In that case, each of you three may have one thing,
Oh, great.
and then we'll call it done. And Nailumi, do you accept?
Sure. I mean, I'll give my one thing to him, because it's his stuff.
You got it.
And she's going to be like, and if you would have dealt with this more, I was going to wish you guys like a 25,000 gold piece diamond for helping us, but it's fine. She just flies
You
into
should have
Scarecrow.
offered that.
They got really expansive with me, and
I love it. All right, in that case, let's do this. Okay, in that case, you are able to get these um, shiny, these um, uh, blue sapphire flowers.
I thought it was the rainbow flower.
Okay, rainbow then. I was trying to remember. Very good. Find these.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting the wrong flower.
Yeah, no, you're good. Um, in Kirketh, here will for himself grabs a painted portrait of him and Titania, as well as a long, thin box.
You always pick the most interesting items to take back with you.
Well, I used to. I mean, there's like so much platinum. There's a lot down here. It's like,
Nylumia, Shiny's gonna whisper to Nylumia. Sorry, I probably should have tried to convince them, more. I can try to swipe something if you want.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna try to use most of the hoard. I mean, I don't really need money anymore, but I just wanted to make it at least a try to make a peaceful alliance between these guys. I mean, you got what you needed, right?
Yeah, I got that. I don't know what it's for. Karakath, what is this for?
and he looks at it, goes, I don't know. It was one of the things that I was asked to keep safe.
By me?
Who?
No, by Natasha.
Oh, that. Shiny, who are we giving this person to?
The fruit cart lady?
The fruit cart lady's not Baba Yaga's because Baba Yaga's in Talvin. We need to find out who this fruit cart lady is.
She just sells
Remember?
fruit in...
Yeah, but remember how I told you there's that thing, that one lady that killed me and I trapped away and people are trying to break her out?
Yeah.
I'm worried that this could be one of those keys to break her out. Maybe.
Or maybe she just wants a flower for her hat or something. She wasn't dressed very nice.
Yeah, we'll see.
All
right.
Oh, okay. So, and I'm going to go back to the Centaur people. So I know you guys are pretty ticked off at us and stuff, and I appreciate you gave us the opportunity to pick things out of the horde. We have recently, our fortunes have recently changed, and we are now in a position as Den Razgard in the Empire. The other place.
Dynasty.
The Dynasty. That's it. The Dynasty, and as a token of our sorrow for what has happened to your people, and as a token of goodwill between the Den Razgard, and your people, I would like to offer you the following: a blackthorn spear, a dark mantle, a mithril plate, and a toadstone. These are the gifts I bestow upon thee as a member of Den Razgard. Consider it a gift basket, minus the basket.
Yeah, we appreciate it. You have wronged us, but it is potential that we may see things work together again. At least appreciate this effort.
Great. Take those things out of my inventory. I was afraid I was gonna have to give them the trident of the dryad.
All right. On your way back to Roshana, so now you officially have friendly, well, we'll say neutral relations with the centaurs of Shrathfell as your den in an official capacity. So that's your downtime accomplishment. In addition, Karkath will show you Nylumia. He opens up the box, and you see this fine black cloth that's soft as silk. And it looks almost like a handkerchief.
What's that do?
Takes us somewhere else. It was a gift you gave to me. You called it the Well of Many Worlds.
I was trying to think about it. Gotta remember, I have 2 slots of memories in my head now.
It's fine. All right. In that case, we will go back to the crew here. What would you like to do?
Well, for Mars' whole downtime thing, he's, like I said last time, starting to, well, on top of the assistance with setting up Den Rosgard Fort is supposed to be start trying to officially worm his way into the bureaucracy of the dynasty, so we can learn more about how it itself works. So we could apply that into running Den Rosgard, his hopeful ideas for it. So that could be a day job thing. Whatever Mars can get his hand, whatever work Mars can get his hands on in there.
Okay.
Well, we'll also spending a lot of time in the temple at the Lucid Bastion, trying to figure out what his sort of connection to the Luxon is.
Gotcha. All right. So what are you doing to advance Den Rosgard?
So trying to figure out what the best way to obviously starting with the whole exodus of Pretty's people out of Roshana, figure our best way to make that what's the word, beneficial for both sides. Obviously, yeah, we're getting this massive amount of people out of our city. It's keeping resources, but also potentially forming a alliance with this new group of people that could just be kind of allies within the world as another power. I don't know what Pretty's plans are for his people, but Pretty could be a good ally.
Okay, so just making it the best transition initially to get those people back into Because we had said they're going to the Vermalock.
Yeah. I think we were sending them to the Vermalock Wildwood near Deep River Mine. Somewhere in that area.
Sounds good. Yeah, in that case, I guess give me a persuasion check.
Hey Ross, do you want to come here to confirm this? I forgot to turn my camera on for all this. So I love this D20. In total, it's going to be a 37 because it's a natural 20.
Yeah.
My gosh. Okay, so
Yeah, my dice love me. I'm gonna put this one away for big rolls.
got it. Perfect. Yeah, so I'd say with that, you bring them under your, I guess, umbrella for a while. I would say generally with that, Den Razgard is kind of considered the go-between. Like that is the den that people do the most. And what they are basically assigned at this point is a 3-year lease, essentially, of the area. Not paying anything, but it's very much like we don't cede this over to you. It is we're understanding that you have this for 3 years, and we will kind of look at this again once things, once you figure out what you're going to do, mostly to make sure that there's not a pull or whatever. And with that, essentially 25% of what they are taking out of the mines, still and resources that they produce come directly to the dynasty, and the dynasty will pay fair market for the rest if they would need, but that's sort of like the exchange ultimately. And with that, there is they give what supplies they can to try to get started. 50,000 is a crazy thing, though. The good news is they really do have a few weeks because they're able to take over the supplies of the actual army that had come. But it's still a little hard because it's a question of just there not being the resources to take care of it.
Yeah,
for the most part. Okay, so that makes sense for that. So you can mark kind of that down on. So I'd say start off, probably have more friendly relations there. Okay, anything else?
I think it'll be time for the first Dolus prank of the night. Shiny would try to enlist Mars and say, "Hey, Mars, can you distract your brother while I just talk to him or something while I do some... Just leave him a little surprise on his spellbook."
Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure. What? Okay.
Just come here. Dolus has something he wants to say to you. Dolus, Mars has something he wants to say to you.
I thought.
What?
Shiny will slip around, and he's going to try to slide while they're confused in this moment, trying to figure out who wants to talk to who. He's going to try to slide a hand some regular glue on the cover of Dolus's spellbook, so the next time he touches it, his hand gets adhered to it.
Are you following me?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Do I get advantage because they're distracted?
I'm gonna say yes. This is confusing.
Yeah, you get an advantage. That's fine.
I'm not following you. I've been on this train since New York.
I rolled a 7 again. Oh, what? Well, a 7 and a 12 for 27.
27. Okay.
Beats me.
What do I have to beat? Wait, what is this?
Would be perception.
27.
Perception. Yeah, my passive's 11. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
passive's
So
18.
without much insanity, you're able to do this, and so you go for your practice your spells, and it just gets all sticky and over you.
Mars, did you just put shit all over my spellbook?
When would I have done that?
I don't know. It's either you or Shiny, and you were right here.
I'm not holding glue.
Yeah, you're not holding glue. Yeah, I understand this. Where the hell are you, Shiny? And I just start storming off, trying to find him.
Not knowing where Shiny went, Mars is gonna point in the directions that he went that way.
God, thank you.
Shiny stealth for 25.
I don't have the time for this. I need. It just keeps going.
Why Shiny's out of his room? Nylumia's snuck into his room and used a wish spell to create 25,000 gold pieces of desserts and pastries, and then closed the door because she reduced herself and snuck out under the door. So now when he opens it, he's just gonna get collapsed in pastries.
Yeah.
It's an avalanche of croissants.
I don't know if that's a prank so much as a gift. He's going to be busy for days.
It's both.
Good.
Amazing.
Could you imagine if that was your last wish?
All right. Well, they don't have to roll when they do one of those
Yeah.
effects.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's only when I decide to mess with reality and time
Gotcha.
and things. Yeah, normal things I can just like literally every day create a $25,000 gold piece item if I wanted to.
Shit.
And the only other thing she does on her downtime is try to set up the Wizard of the Roast and she creates a headband, a jade 1,500 gold piece headband for herself for one of her spells.
Okay. Sounds good. And then, Jackie, did you want to introduce or have your character come up during this time?
Sure. Let's see. Where would Marlborough be right now?
If he's at the house, he's probably eating cereal.
Is Mob Rose?
Does he have any
all
places
he
he
does.
frequents, like outside of the den in
Uh,
Rochelle?
Yep, the Echo Knight training area, and that would probably be the main place
Okay.
he would frequent.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I could go there. Correct me if I'm wrong, Matt.
Mhm.
Okay. So one day, early on in this downtime, there is a woman of about 20-something years, and she would go to this place wearing what looks like very meager and I would say just kind of almost regular clothes, but with an obvious amount of breathing room. And she kind of comes into this place. She would find a place to sit, and she spends most of the time watching you train.
So at a point that I can, I will just walk over and say hello.
Hello. Are you Marlborough?
I am.
It's so good to meet you. I've heard stories, read about you, and seeing the actual you. You're quite impressive.
Well, what is your name?
Harmony.
Hello, Harmony. You shouldn't believe everything you read.
That is a fair point. Would it be too much of a bother if I trained with you?
Not at all.
Wonderful. I would very much like for us to be like siblings. What is your preferred instrument?
That's me. Yes, it's visitor's choice.
Visitor's choice?
Yeah.
Well, the way I was taught was my opponent always must reach for a weapon, but I already have mine. She holds up her hands.
Excellent.
Would you like a sparring match?
Sure. We'll clear out the area where any kind of others are gathered. Just kind of get over to ours. Not really trying to draw any attention, just kind of coming over.
Well, shall we begin?
By all means.
And so she kind of just gives a semi bow to you, and
The only thing I'll add is at this point, as this has happened, everyone is watching.
Yeah,
They're just like there's the Michael Jackson popcorn meme at this point.
yeah.
Try to see like, oh, you get to see this happen, as well as the leader of the Echo Knights from House Kryn is present and cannot wait to see this happen. But continue.
do you prefer any rules, Marlborough?
Let's just have fun.
I like that. And so she'll take up a combative stance.
I guess roll for initiative.
Yep. Oh, I gotta add my character, don't I?
I mean, really, it's who goes first at this point. And
Yeah,
then
I just
kinda
want to make
keeps
sure
going,
I
so.
register it properly. All right. I roll 14.
That's what I rolled.
All right. Who was higher dex or initiative bonus, I should say?
I have a +6.
Dex or
Initiative bonus.
plus 5.
Okay. In that
All right.
case, yeah, Harmony gets the first one.
All right. Harmony's very first move is to simply take the dodge action.
Okay. You can pretty much go. I mean, it's 1 and 2.
Let's see. Marlboro will step back about 15 feet. and manifest the echo right in front of her.
So that theoretically could be a attack of opportunity there. Harmony.
All right. So it's a reaction, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do a unarmed strike
You got it.
and rolling at one.
Ooh. All right, then Marlboro, continue.
Let's see, what can I do? 'Cause we're just sparring. I'll do an unarmed strike with the echo.
The shadowy Marlboro begins to fight you.
Okay.
And I do it at disadvantage, right?
Because of dodge, yeah.
Mhm.
Unless you're reckless.
Nope. First one misses.
All right. I just kind of very fluidly dodge out of the way.
The second one, 17.
17 misses.
And the third one, 24.
Oh, that hits.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to start off with a unarmed strike, and that is a
So are you going against a shadow or Marlboro?
whoever's closest is who she would be
With the
fighting.
shadow.
Okay. So it's a 31 to hit,
Yep.
and that will do 12 points of bludgeoning.
Yep,
Yeah,
shadow
this guy-
vanishes.
Echo.
All right. Now she will come up and strike at you with her kick. 17 is going to miss. Go ahead and spend a key. And we're going to do some flurry of blows. First one, 21.
Hits.
That one does 16 bludgeoning. Next one, 19. That misses.
Misses.
All right. And she stays right there. She doesn't move away.
Okay. Manifest the echo.
Mhm.
And attack. It's just a straight roll now, right?
Yes.
Nope. First one misses. I rolled a natural one. Second is a 21.
Miss.
Third is a 25.
That hits.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. And that's all.
All right. Let's go again. Unarmed strike. That is an 18 miss. Unarmed strike. That is a 27.
Hits. Now, are you hitting me or the echo?
Echo.
Okay.
18 damage.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and spend a key, and we're going to attack Marlboro. First one is a 29.
Hits.
That one does 15 bludgeoning. The second one is a 16 miss.
And since you attack the echo, do I get Sentinel to make a reaction attack? for not attacking me.
Yeah, that would be.
$23 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. You're doing very, very well.
Not as good as you.
You're very quick. You're doing very well. You've landed some very good blows. I will manifest the echo about 15 feet behind me. And then Marva will take three swings. 19 misses, I think.
Yes, that miss.
22.
Miss.
And 27.
Hits.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Excellent dodging of the attack.
All right. So this time she is going to focus her energy directly on Marlborough for all of her attacks. So she is going to first go with a quick swing of her fist against the face. 27 to hit.
The echo moves in and takes the...
Fair enough. 14 damage.
Okay, the echo disappears.
And she'll attack again, this time with her foot. 30 to hit.
Yep.
That one does a 13 bludgeoning. We'll go ahead and we're going to spend another key point. And this time we are going to go another flurry here. 20 to hit.
Yep.
So that one is going to be a 9. And as a result of that, you cannot take reactions on your turn. And now she's going to go ahead and try again with her flurry of blows. 27 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. And she does 17 damage. And right after that, she is going to move 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
And then take up another stance.
It's my favorite monastic tradition. I love it.
Marlborough manifests the echo. 15 feet in between us, or from him. Crosses his legs, sits down.
All right, and your turn.
All right, so she will she kind of lowers her fists and she offers you a bow.
He returns and he nods.
I just wanted to face you, and I appreciate you humoring me.
No, you did very well. You've landed some very good blows.
Hopefully not too hard.
I'll be okay. A little bit of recovery, but I'll be okay. Harmony, you said, right?
That's right.
You're extremely quick.
And you're extremely strong.
Well, that's great. I was almost finished here. Would you like to come back and meet some of my friends?
The Rasgard.
Yeah.
I would love to.
So I get up and just kind of turn around and just start applauding her and hopefully get everyone else to kind of join in. And
Yeah, they do. There's a respectful and there's nods as Conakrin nods as well.
So she'll leave with you.
Yeah, I'll get the sword and put it back in my back, on my back, and we'll head out.
Aiden's going through something over there.
We're just the people in the background, guys. I'm enjoying the
Yeah,
fight.
we're just doing like background NPCs. Yeah. Like I said, Michael Jackson is eating popcorn.
Amazing.
Yay.
All right.
And,
So
I'll say that along the way, Harmony, I'm sure they'll ask a lot of questions and try to get to know you well. They're very good people. So anything you're not comfortable talking about, don't worry about it. But you know what? Very impressed with your skill set you demonstrated. So it should be interesting.
Yes, I can't wait to bend all of your ears on so many things that I've had at the Wizards of the Rose. It just blanked in my brain.
Harmony just checks a note smudged on the back of her hand. Wizards of the Rose.
Wizards of the Rose.
Wizards of the Rose.
amazing. Okay, she's going back and we'll play out that scene in a moment. What's some of the things that Hope is getting up to?
She's mainly helping out at the temple, getting the head priests of the lesson in order, pep talking them. You got this. A lot of that. Most likely bugging Nylumia a lot about this whole wedding thing because she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
Don't worry, I got it covered.
Like
Paying
all of
for it.
it, or
Yep.
like what do I need to do?
Work on your vows.
Vows?
Yeah, wedding vows.
She just looks at you blankly.
It's what you say to express your love to Dolus, and then he says it back. I'll explain everything at the bridesmaid party that'll be coming up. Don't worry.
Oh,
You like rum, right?
I love rum, as she has a full bottle in her hand and a partial bottle in her other hand.
Okay.
And she, like, her hair is disheveled. Like, she is going insane on this. Like, she is stressed out because she doesn't know what's happening. And she's just like, I feel like I should be doing more.
It's not my first wedding I've thrown.
Okay.
In the Feywild, we actually do this a lot. It's really fun.
Oh, really?
Parties. Yeah, well, I mean, we love to party over there. So.
Well, I mean, parties are amazing. The parties I've been to, though, get kind of out of control.
So do ours, but in different ways.
Yeah. Okay.
This will be exciting.
All right. Kind of during this time, I would say, you, Hope here, gets a voice in your head.
All right.
Hey there, Hope. Seem to have come into a ship of my own. Got a scroll off a friend here. After taking care of some business on the side of lanes, I'll be coming on over. I believe we will make your plane or your world at the Cauldron Sea. Would appreciate some meeting so we can go and see the wedding. That's about all the sending we'll give him.
All right. I'm trying to think of how she would. Oh. Oh, it's good to hear from you. A new ship. That's badass. Cauldron Sea. Let me know when you need me. Miss you bunches.
You got it. Well, we've got some Viceroy to teach a lesson to. After that, you can bet we will set sail straight away, as long as the winds are at our back. We'll see you soon.
Give them hell.
All right. So story-wise, this will mostly be when you're ready for, unless I decide to throw it on you. And you would know if you look. Again, we have the Ward Anvil map that you find through the Discord. Hopefully, everyone has that bookmarked or something by now. But we just have it because we're going to keep using that. That is, if you look, basically, if you find Roshana and go directly to the east, you'll be at the Cauldron Sea.
Roshana goes.
It's
Yeah, I
usually
think
right above the shore of Blight Shore.
Mm-hmm.
Much so.
Oh, and she would have also like bugged Dolus about him. Did you ever contact your mom?
Yeah, everything's fine. I just gotta pop in for a visit, see if she's doing things okay, and I might visit her if I got time to do it.
Think I should go with you?
Yeah, I mean, if you want.
I mean, it's your mom. You would know if she would think she'd like me.
I
think
put a
she'd
ship
love me.
icon at the Cauldron Sea as well. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, what's not to love? Honestly. I mean, we could. Yeah, if you want to come, we could do that. We can also wait until the day of the wedding. It's usually what I was expecting everybody to meet. But yeah, I think give me some time. I will find the things I need to get us there, and we'll go.
All right. Sounds good.
Is your dad saying anything?
Oh yeah, he's got some Viceroy to take care of where he's at right now, and then he'll be in the like she's got circles under her eyes. She's a little frazzled, and she's just like her brain just dies right then.
Oh.
I told you where he said to pick him up, right?
Yeah, the Cauldron Sea. That's as bad as I've gotten. It's about just
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta. He'll let us know. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. You've been working, and it's just a lot of things moving around at once, and we're already dealing with an exodus and hell's what else we're doing. But no, we'll figure this out. The whole wedding is going to be nice, easy peasy. Do you have any ideas what you wanted to do for it, or are we leaving Nightlumia to plan it?
Honestly, like she starts tearing up. I'm trying to help. She's like, "No, I got it," and she like pushes me off, and she told me something about writing vows, and I have no clue what she's talking about.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the whole premise of the wedding. If the bride's not involved, how is things gonna? How is yet your it's your special day? Like, I'm sorry if that just sounds weird. If that's just me getting all groomzilla, if that's a thing, but no, Nylumia. I'm like shouting up the stairs. Nylumia, can she plan her wedding?
At least help.
Jerry, you want to come to Dalen's closet?
Yeah.
I've been to many closets before.
Well, we're
Talk
going
to
to
you, Shiny.
Dalen's this time.
But you can
Don't
come
know
too if
Dalen?
you want.
Yeah.
What is special about this closet? Are we all gonna fit?
Yeah. I think before we get to all of that, why don't we do the Harmony arriving then, since we've had everyone do a little bit.
Yeah, sure. We just see people screaming up at the stairs, like, "What is happening?"
Mars
It's
teleports
chaos.
in after he spent a weekend with mom.
So, Mara will call out, everyone, have someone for you to meet. And as
Hi.
everyone gets down, I'll say, Harmony, this
Yes.
is the Rasgard.
I know. You are Shiny. You,
Yes.
I can't tell. Are you Dolus or are you Dolus?
Dolus.
You're Dolus.
Yeah.
And that makes you Nylumia. And you must be Hope.
Yes.
It's really a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm a big fan of the Wizards of the Roast.
Is it our
That's a
pumpkin
little
spice?
force.
Our pumpkin spice is the best pumpkin spice in all of Exandria.
I agree. I've had this
I'm
other
by the
brand
way.
that's awful. It said it
Yeah.
was the best, but it wasn't.
Oh no.
Wait, what's this other brand?
Oh, that was just in my travels further east.
I'm trying to come up with the pun for Pathfinder, but I can't.
Wait, so you only know us through Wizards of the Roast?
No, of course not. I know about quite a bit. It might help if I introduce myself a little bit, I suppose. I'm an advocate for the type of work that you've done. I've been sort of a cheerleader in the sense of trying to rally support for the Shadow Kai and the incursions.
I get it. Shirley, listen, we'll give you an autograph, but you gotta come back to our normal business hours.
Shiny, it's the middle of the day. What? This is normal.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on Harmony.
All right.
And
Can I do an
just read.
insight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad roll, probably. Let's see. Ah, yeah, 22.
All right. What do I do?
It's your
Okay.
choice.
Yeah.
I mean, you could roll, or you could just tell them what they get
Oh.
from
Yeah,
this.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
mean,
trying to
you-
figure out. Oh, go ahead.
You feel no deception in what she said.
Okay.
And any like surface level thoughts that Mars is picking up off of Harmony.
Yes. She's currently thinking about if she had only dodged more to the right, she would not have had that landing punch across her face from Marlborough a few minutes earlier. Because it really hurts. But she's
Like,
trying not to show it.
reading that thought, Mars just kind of like scoots around to the other side of Harmony's face and sees just the forming of a bruise. Okay.
Oh,
And then shuffles back.
does Mars let Hope or Shiny know about this?
No.
Okay.
So I met Harmony and we sparred a little bit. So She was very quick, and she landed some very good blows on to me. So she's very capable fighter. But I also landed a few on her. So if there's anything you need, Harmony, feel better.
Well,
Cure wounds on Harmony.
oh, thank you. That's very kind. I'm not trying to be deceptive or anything. I'm a bureaucrat, really.
But that's fine. We accept all people. Like whether you love men, women, that's fine.
Wonderful.
Hearing that from Harmony, he's like, no, I can't escape work anymore.
Nope. I mean, living it, loving it. Okay. I guess like you're the first hire Dead Res Guard has.
You
Now,
got
'cause-
15 health points back.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Out of
Wait,
pure
is she gonna live here?
curiosity,
Are we
I mean-
hiring her?
I kind of want to do a quick interview. I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, yeah. So,
Where are you from?
yeah, where are you from? It's strange to see a human in specifically Rosanna.
Fair enough. I am actually from Rosanna. I grew up here. My family is sort of well known. They haven't been the most supportive, but ever since the Sinkhorn incursion, I have taken an interest in trying to rally support to raise funds, arms, to do what's necessary in order to protect us. That's sort of how I started hearing about all of you. And when I found out about the Din, the reality is I'm not doing a lot of good where I'm at. And I would love to help you in what I assume is our shared purpose.
Why do you care about the Shatterkai incursion? That word you said.
Invasion, incursion.
In Singord?
Because I heard about what they did there. And I believe that those who watch and allow these things to happen and pretend like they don't, they're guilty of crimes. I'm not a violent person. I believe that most things can be resolved diplomatically, at least I did. But I'm not convinced the Shadowkai can be.
Yeah, I think she sounds awesome, guys.
It's good enough for me.
Do you have much experience with Fey type folk before your
Well-
knowledge of the Shadowkai?
It's funny you should say so. A couple of days ago, I discovered that I began to have certain fake qualities.
Oh, that's weird.
I think we all just turned to look at Shiny.
Yes.
That's so strange. Is that what happened? Like his voice just pitches up higher and higher to where you can't. Only dogs can hear it.
It's strange, I know, but I can apparently now talk to animals.
Oh,
That's funky. I dig it, actually.
funky fresh. Yeah.
Quick.
It happens more than you realize with this group.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
See, in this interview, I really want to say, tell me about a time you faced an obstacle that you had to overcome. How did you lead your team to overcome said obstacle?
you know the time he got feedback that he didn't really agree with.
How
Explain this gap in your
I
employment.
can't. That's on an NDA.
Oh,
I'm sorry. My
flashbacks to
apologies. That's
actual
my, that,
interviews.
that's my fault. I'm sorry.
how do you feel about pastries, Tarvin?
pastries.
Yes.
Um,
And would you
I-
accept payment in pastries?
payment. I think there's been a misunderstanding. I came to help.
Oh, you're doing this pro bono.
You don't want anything.
You don't want to get paid for your time here?
I mean, eventually you're gonna get paid because adventurers, we kind of just get money from wherever.
That's true. That's funny you should say that.
Dollars broke.
The last time we've gotten paid.
We
I'm
should
not
probably-
asking for
Yeah.
favors or anything.
I believe she wants to belong.
Oh.
Don't we all?
Well, I think you picked the right group to come to because she looks around. We're kind of
We're all sore thumbs.
yeah.
Wonderful. To answer your question, I haven't had a lot of pastries, but I'd be willing to try some.
Yes. Speaking of, Dolus, I need your help. Nylumia created a whole bunch of pastries in my room. Would you give me a hand?
You know what? I'd love to, if only I had prepared enough spells to help you today.
No, we can
I'll
carry
take
them.
some.
Yeah.
I'll eat some.
Fair enough. So Harmony, unless people have any way to, if no one's saying no, you're in. My only warning is that you see that door, and he points to the door he warded all long ago with the fire stuff on there. Please don't touch
Still
that.
up there.
There's no longer a body in.
Yeah,
Is this an empty room?
it's whatever. I don't know until we see use for it. No one touches
Well,
it.
Well,
It could be a
she's
bedroom.
gonna need a room, isn't she? Can't you take
Yeah.
the lift off?
I don't want her to spell magic in front of Shiny. That means I can actually help him.
Okay, but Dolus, you did say you could give Shiny a hand, right?
Okay, 1 second. Wall is dispelled. That door is dispelled. You can use that room. Just don't think too much that there was a dead body in there for.
Don't worry,
it was,
we cleaned
it was only like maybe 30 minutes tops.
Yeah. I teleported.
All right, let's go.
hopefully
Everybody
to
grab
an
a
island.
pastry. Dolus, let's go.
I'm grabbing an armful and going back to the room to cry some more.
Oh no. Emily, we're gonna have to talk about this wedding.
Mars grabs a handful.
Shiny's gonna
and goes
have like
into
a
his room
bunch
to
of
check the
pastries
paperwork.
in his hand. Here, Dolus, take this and put it in the. I need a hand. Put
Yep.
this in the dining room.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Thanks, Dolus.
So-
and then
so-
Shiny leaves. He doesn't deal with the rest of the pastries.
Oh, this wasn't a prank. This was just being rude. May I ask what
Oh,
pastries
it's
these are?
Super nice.
Are these like
Every
bear
kind of
claws, or these other things like
Everything.
everything?
Every
You just
one
wish
of
for
every.
25,000 gold pieces of pastries. And that's a lot of pastries.
Well, Shiny only gave him like an armful. He kept the rest in the rest is just where it is. After he gave him to Dolus, he fucked off.
Okay, this is fair. It's not fair though. Dumps them outside because what am I doing with a bunch of pastries?
Bring them to the kitchen.
Matt,
Give him
I
to the
think real
homeless!
quick, too.
Yeah, Dolus, go get more. Bring some to the kitchen, and then ask Shiny what to do with the rest.
This is not how I wanted to spend my. How long is this gonna? Probably gonna take me weeks to get this done.
Agreed. And Mars ducks into the shadows.
if you need help, Hope is willing to help.
This is demeaning. I look at Hope like this is demeaning, and we're just like this is like our 5th run in and out of the house with pastries. Like, why are we doing this?
Let's just
Harmony, welcome to the Rasgard. This is what happens.
Oh, Yes. Would you like me to help you deliver those?
Yes. I think we should take him to. I don't know the names of all the different places here. The
You know
under
what?
the Shadowshire and the other one.
The Coronas, I think, are the other one.
Yeah. Like outside, like the outer ring of the city, like the outer neighborhood, that's the Coronas. Then you got the Gallimaufry, then you got the Firmaments. Down below you have the Shadowshire.
This will be good for
Just
public
regular
relations.
pastries, right? They
Yep.
will last their
Mars
long.
has been doing his homework.
Yep, we'll do like come get your free pastries directly from the Rasgard.
Oh, that sounds
we love
fun.
you.
And set them
Yeah.
up in front of our manor and like give it away like a bake sale.
Any serious
All right.
inquiries about adventures, you come to us.
Very good. Then give me a persuasion with advantage for how well you do this.
How's your persuasion?
+9, I got this.
Oh, go ahead.
At advantage. Pretty good. 16, 20, 28.
28. Okay. Then with that, your people begin to come and go. It spreads throughout. So much pastry. It's put out to many put out throughout Roshana. Let's see here. Yeah, there's how many people live in Roshana?
A lot. Yeah, last time I
Uh,
checked, it's quite a number.
Look at this really quick.
37.
37.
Just
People that we-
37?
True. I
37
don't know,
people.
I don't know how many people survived the hellscape that it was.
21 of them are the Durgar we brought up from.
113,192. Exactly.
Okay.
Add 10,000 to that because of the Precarians.
No, I got them out.
Yeah. All right. I mean, 16 pastries, a few copper. These are good pastries. We'll just put them down. But yeah, they go out, and it is a great celebration and helps with the rebuilding process. Coffee and donuts for all. Of course, people need more coffee, so some people wonder if it was a way to drive up sales. It was just the roast, but generally, it is seen as goodwill, and that the Rasgard is taking care here. They did a heroic action and are now leaning into this role of caring for the city.
Can I parkour some deliveries?
Oh, please.
Oh, that's-
Please. I want to live vicariously through Harmony so much.
Give me an acrobatics check.
All right. Why am I rolling so bad? 15. I'm rolling real low today.
Oh, no.
All right, what was it again? I'm sorry.
A 15.
A 15. Okay. So nothing too fabulous, but very proficient. And for those who can't make their way, or those who mostly just have a few issues that would be to travel all the way into the firmaments, you are able to deliver it, running across rooftops, dropping them down to people.
In the chimneys.
Yes.
The chimneys.
Start a holiday tradition.
Yes.
Saint Harmony.
Yes, Saint Harmony.
Saint Harmony.
It's Saint Harmony's Day.
Now we gotta do this every year on this exact day.
Wait,
Yeah.
Matt, I need a date.
Listen, what do you think? Luke's in this group?
Sorry, you don't. No. Oh,
We're already wibbly wobbling time for this downtime anyway.
True.
Let's see here. Let's do the 13th of Mushafar.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Douche pie. That shall be our holiday. Here.
the pastry delivery day.
Like deliver like stealthily a bunch of
State
pastries
Harmonies
to
Day.
Yeah. Calendar.
Foolish, you're gonna have to like dress in a costume and go down people's chimneys to deliver these things. There's too many.
Oh, this is getting very elaborate.
Yes.
Again, welcome to the Raspberry.
Nothing is simple here.
All I did was create a room full of pastries, and this is what it turned into.
A holiday.
Greatest marketing ploy ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marvel. Thank you. You get me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Matt, during the downtime, Marvo wants to try to do something. He's not really sure how to go about it, but in some of our most recent battles, you know, he's had enemies try to, you know, take control of his mind and actions and stuff. So how would he go about training to be more proficient in like the wisdom saving throws? And I don't really know how to articulate it any better than that.
Train with hope.
Train with Hug, Train with
We
Ghost.
can teach
Yeah.
you how to
I don't even know if it's a thing, so it's okay if it's not.
Yeah, I think it can be. Generally speaking, there's the time. You definitely have the downtime to do it. So I think ultimately it would probably be training with about 5,000 gold as far as like having to finance, you know, the amount of hardcore nutrition and things you have to do, and meditation. But you can definitely get it done.
Okay, I don't have 5,000 gold.
Yeah. We're trying to
Yeah,
figure
we
out how
are
to get
kind of
indie road.
low on cash here.
Yeah.
Our horde is
still
gone.
have 5,000 gold pieces and 197 platinum.
You know what, Shiny?
Oh wait, I'm wrong. 5,311 gold pieces.
You know what, Shiny?
Good for you.
What?
That's a good question. How are we?
That
like...
just means you could get me an amazing wedding gift, right?
Oh, I already have one for you.
Oh no, I don't like that. I'm doing an insight check. I want to see if he's like, this is a devious or just like a, yeah, I got one. It's gonna be really nice. Oh, that's bad. It's like a 13. I rolled a 2.
I rolled an 18 something, so yeah, baby.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. Oh.
I think for Dolus' downtime is twofold. One is to make sure how we're getting gold passing through Den Razgard if we are being an adventurers guild, and if that means we're employing people to do jobs or things, or having like giving things out to would-be adventurers to do things in Rosanna and beyond and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be so you can definitely set up your guild structure here. Precisely what you want that. Like, you're definitely given space building areas to run that. It wouldn't be within the firmaments, it would be just outside of it. But so basically what you're looking for is basic cost structure for people to list the jobs. And generally speaking, that means that what it is taken away is the idea of people being able to handle hire adventurers on their own. So officially they have to go through Den Razgard. And generally assume that since that's where you all come up, you'd be the best to be fair to both ends. And that's really your goal and where your goodwill is going to come in, where both sides think you run that well. Then there's basically cost, how much of a completed cost you keep, versus percentage wise, and all those types of things, and then the listing. And even if there's some type of qualifying structure, whether you want to go like very rigid, like F class, D class, SS class, or whatever, or gold at a Manzine, anything. How you want to figure those things out? How you recruit? Do you offer training?
Yeah. Like,
I'm just
gotta
thinking
get
of
adventuring
Naruto,
licenses.
and I'm thinking of Naruto
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
and how they do it there with all their ninjas and stuff.
Yeah. The
That's
D
what I'm
rank, they
thinking.
go to the,
Yes.
the mean, and then they go to that stuff for the
S
mid
rank, yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking of something like that. We don't. I don't think we are at a capacity, nor do we have the time to be properly training people, because we're not a military. What's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. We're not based around like a.
With
structure
train 2, you could be offering things like low cost, like sponsored missions.
Right.
Mhm.
That more like someone's not coming in and asking this, but maybe you're giving it to kind of go, hey, here's what to cut your teeth in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
you
like
get a
that.
small little bit of things or a potion or whatever you want to do. And with that, it would be, are you going to begin stocking things as far as potions and equipment? How do you want to set up a reward structure? Can they buy things? Do they get rewarded things for jobs?
Got you.
Ooh, like the take in Taldore.
Slayer's
Similar,
Stake in Silveria.
Yeah.
So we break it down, like, we got groups, like, we got 14 individual groups based on, like, how to train them. So you got, like, someone teach people how to do, like, wizard stuff. Maybe some, like, ranger stuff. Just break it down, like, class by class. Instead, like, after looking and counting all the D&D classes.
Right. I'm thinking, if it's more on the lines of we can supply basic armaments for those that are just starting out that kind of need things, and then the more that the den grows, the more we're able to stock up on things like the healing potions, and then the special magical armaments, and then specializations where it comes to, I don't know, like the people who are spellcasters can go to people like myself or Nylumia, or I guess Nylumia if she's not busy, stuff like that. Or people are healers, it would go to go to Hope, or Shiny and things like that.
If people
Just
want
trying-
to learn how to be stealthy, they could try to find Mars.
Yeah.
So, one way to look at it, and a lot we can apply some some real life things, is a lot of times if we were an agency, sometimes there's a benefactor, right, that has the pockets to help initiate all the different processes that need to happen, and then you have the people that are looking for something to be done that comes to us. We negotiate it. We have a fee, like an agent's fee.
Yeah.
And then we basically award it a task to a group that wants to achieve it, and then that's how it's run through. So do something like that. If only we had like a bureaucrat that could maybe help negotiate something with a benefactor that's in the city.
I could be your benefactor.
Maybe some we just need capital or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Nylumia, how would you do that, Nylumia?
You guys haven't checked my demi plan in a couple days, have you? Ah, fine. She's
You
gonna
don't have
create her
access to
demi
that.
plane, and once you guys go inside, you'll see it. For however much downtime she's not really been doing much with spells, she's used Wish to create a diamond worth 25,000 gold pieces and stashed it away.
Okay. So are you going to fund Marlboro's wisdom save training?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I was just waiting for people to ask me. She's just been sitting here.
So I did realistically in D&D economy, I'm going to allow you to move 2 diamonds in order to get money.
Because that makes sense.
What about strength training for Hope?
Well, that's okay. So we'll start with this bankrolling 50,000 gold. How much? So back. Let's get back to the Rosgard, and I think with this, because of the way that Harmony's been welcomed into Harmony, I think everyone's going to listen to Harmony. So I think Harmony can definitely give insight to any of these things if it works. But bottom line, how much money are you going to put into your adventuring guild out of the 50K?
So she first is going to give Marlborough what he needs, because that's her best friend. So
Okay.
however much he needs,
5,000.
5,000. And then she's going to take 20,000 and put away for Hope's wedding. And then take the rest,
Damn!
which is 25,000, and put it towards the Razgard.
Okay. So the Resguard in general, which means that
The den,
technically,
pretty much,
Hope, the dad.
Yeah.
Okay. So if Hope is talking about strength training, and you were talking about strength training as in the strength saving throw, or what was your idea, Hope?
Just like training, like with Marlborough and stuff, with getting her strength up and getting her sword skills and stuff better, so she doesn't have to constantly rely on her magic.
Game wise, what are you looking for?
Better strength score. Strength. I'm at 18 strength, and she wants to be stronger, so she can. She wants to be stronger, so she can like be with like not be on par with Marlborough, but get a little bit up there. She's a little competitive when it comes to that.
Okay. I would say, yeah, I would probably say if we want. So here's my thing: the magic item that gives that, I think, comes around to 25,000 gold. So try to think of the fair way to make it happen as far as game mechanics is my challenge.
No,
So-
no, I was just talking about like actually training with Marlborough. Not getting a magic item to help with that,
I
but actually
understand.
training, yeah.
I'm trying to equate it in mechanic.
Oh, and mechanics. Okay.
Yeah, associating a cost with the mechanic.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So Hope so far is just done. I would say this: if that's going to be Hope's thing, I can probably give you a +1 in strength.
A +1 in strength.
But that would leave out achieving much else as Hope.
Yeah.
Like you can role play into things, that's fine. But as far as achieving something, if that
Achieving
makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she should go to finishing school to get her to get like her
Intelligence.
yeah, either intelligence or charisma. Well, no, I don't know. Well, okay, so to boost her strength saving throw.
Let me do it this way. Let me just do it this way.
Okay.
I will give everybody. I think this. Yeah. So this is what we'll do. Marlborough, let's not do the 5,000 gold. I think what I would just rather do to make this as fair as possible for everybody is everyone can have a free ASI for this downtime. You can also spend that on a feat. However you wish to do it is how you wish to do it, and you come up with the story reason why you did it.
A free
Does that
what?
make sense?
Ability
Ability
score.
skill improvement, which is a +2.
Okay.
Or you
Okay.
can do a feat.
Okay.
And can't push it past 20 as usual. So
You cannot push the
Mhm.
best 20s. Yeah,
Gotcha.
right. I think that way everyone gets it for. You can relate it to your downtime activities, which I think is the funnest thing to do. But whatever
Mhm.
you want to do. That way, I think that includes Harmony.
Awesome. I know
Okay.
exactly what I need.
Cool.
You know what? I think she's gonna go for intelligence with that
Okay.
because she's only got a 10
Yeah,
intelligence.
that works. That way, just for when it comes to any of these stat improvements, like that is
Yeah.
what that's what everyone achieved. Bottom line,
Yeah.
we won't
Yeah,
ask.
That works. That works. That works. And she would just spend a lot of her time in the library and
Yeah, I think that'd be
Asking a
Ooh,
lot of
library
her
date.
smart people, all her smart friends questions.
Yeah, library date. That's Dolus's bread and butter.
Okay, yeah. Library dates with Dolus.
Get here. We're learning about fiends and their deals. Let's do it.
I wanna learn about
Okay,
Fae
so
and
with that, why don't we turn to the Den Rasgard
Yeah.
adventuring thing
Yeah.
conversation?
Gotcha.
So
Yes.
you're bankrolled for, I guess, probably 30,000 at this point. Is that right,
Mhm.
Naomi?
Yep.
Okay.
So, Harmony, have you had any experience or know anything about how the bureaucracy works in Roshana for us to set this adventuring guild
Oh,
up?
yes, actually, I do frequent those circles. Some people call me a princess, but that's not an actual thing. But yes, I can navigate the political.
Good, because we have no idea what we're doing.
Oh, I'd love to. Actually, I was telling one of my friends in government about your amazing coffee, and I think it would be great if you could set up a Wizards of the Roast directly there. And just a thought.
Sure. Okay, so where?
That's up to the game master. There's a reason I can't say.
Who are you referring to?
I'm referring to the possibility of setting up a Wizards of the Roast in the upper circles.
Oh, so in the firmaments?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no businesses in the firmament, so we would be within the outer.
Mm-hmm.
Firmaments are pretty much residential.
Gotcha. Okay. never mind.
I think the only. So you gave out this. I would say if y'all want to, yeah, you could probably, because you're done. I would say, like, do something in one of the buildings. Possibly as a service to the government workers, sort of like for those who are working both on the military and potentially within the Lucid Bastion. I think probably more effectively, this makes more sense to me. I'm sorry, it took me a second to get here. Is to probably provide it and service it as a function that the dynasty pays for to the company.
Oh, kind of like Java Days, where they deliver directly to the businesses.
We're the brand, the select brand
Yeah.
for the dynasty functions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the official copy.
There you go. Thank you. There you go.
Official copy
I
of
was,
the
I was trying to get it. Yeah.
All right. So Harmony, you definitely use your wisdom in talking. So I think this would be wisdom persuasion for you.
Okay. And I have proficiency in persuasion, so I still add my proficiency bonus, correct?
Correct. So wisdom plus proficiency.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Oh no. Let's see what that came out to. That's a 15. I am rolling so bad today. So bad.
I feel that on so
Yeah.
many
15's
levels.
not bad. I mean, 15's
No,
not
that's
bad.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, 15's decent.
We're on the dice though. It was like,
I think. Yeah, I think definitely becomes the official, but it's a very reduced price. But I'd say probably by the way it works through doing it all, definitely pays for the employees, and probably ends up covering like the cost of like rents or property tax, that type of thing. So it helps, it becomes like a baseline. It's not overly profitable, but it definitely like
It keeps
you
us out
could
of the
probably-
red.
yeah, it keeps you out of red. It's just like a flat line on that thing, so that a lot
But
of
it's
everything else.
brand awareness.
Yeah, definitely is.
And it opens the door to future prospects.
It does. It does. But you definitely are not getting anything within the
Yeah.
empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
My
And when we break out of this, you will have complications for the menagerie coast in Nicodranas.
oh, well.
Well, I mean, considering, yeah.
And currently you have Singorn already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then anywhere else?
Nigadranus, Singorn, Uthadern.
Luthadern.
And I think Rothold is coming up with one.
We have Nima making shipments, or like going between
Yeah.
Nigadranus and Rothold.
Okay.
Rodhold's going to be good.
Weren't you guys talking about-
Luthadern is a potential issue.
Weren't you guys talking about like setting up shop in like what's that place again? Whitestone?
Yeah, there was talk about it.
There was talk.
We had to
Some
leave
of
in a
us are
hurry.
wanted there.
Yeah, I would be really honest. I don't think Whitestone's going to work out.
Oh, why?
Oh, there was a vampire incident there.
You met Derek, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
you know the
okay,
spaghetti
that
lab? Yeah.
That explains a lot.
We dealt with the problem, so I really think it's just
Yeah.
it's getting a little blown up of proportions. I'm
I
just
shape
saying.
changed into Silas Briarwood. We fought a vampire.
All right. Cool. So I'm getting, generally speaking, you're doing ranks of, sounds like D rank and up.
Yeah, D rank
Yes.
up to S, yes.
D rank up to S. Filtering jobs in. You have this 25,000 gold. Are you doing or 30 thought? Sorry. Are you doing things that are like the sponsored missions that are generally low risk, or?
I think we're just starting out to get us on our feet. Yeah. I feel like there'd be some of that, and then some of us be personally used to get better at. Because I also need to put down spells. That's another thing Dolus wanted to do. He wanted to. We got two sets. We got a set of pair of spell books. We've got the ones from the fiends that we killed over down at Terminus, and we got Ludinus's spell book, which has the gate spell, which we wanted to get copied down as soon as possible. So Dolus.
Cool.
Well,
are you
split-
keeping? Are you doing things like keeping supplies? So again, staying at this, keeping supplies at for health potions or.
Yes.
I think that was part of what the 30,000 was to help fund the set,
yeah.
the startup, the.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I think that all gets spent fairly quickly in order to keep potions, potential food, equipment, things to be able, probably orders in from enchanters to get a few magic weapons or those types of things.
Yeah.
Initially. So actually we'll do it this way. For your guild, let's say with 30,000, we'll give you 3 points to spend here. So you can do it essentially. I'm going to say potions, equipment, lodgings. We'll say influence. And let's do skills.
How many points do we have?
Three.
3. Okay.
So say if you do potions, then everyone when they go on a mission gets 1 standard healing potion when they go out. When
Okay.
they accept an official job.
Pretty good.
I think lodging that should be something of their own accord. Simply because that's what we did.
That's true. Potions. We could put one in influence. I don't feel like what's the hurt of? What'll hurt if we just put one dot in there too?
Okay. Yeah, very good. This means that people who are there are seen as rather favorable in helping the community. Basically, is a resource, and there's stuff. I mean, a few things that adventurers are encouraged as part of their dues to, like, help out a small household if they have a problem without pay and these types of things.
And then what were the other? What were the other choices, Matt? I'm sorry.
I saw some people write them down, and I was thinking of them. Someone have them.
Oh,
I got lodging, influence, skills, and potions.
okay.
Copy
Equipment.
Equipment. Yeah.
I think equipment is a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
And just as like a little throw out there, do kind of like a junior for kids to do like running errands and stuff for households. You know what I mean?
I love it.
to keep them up, like to keep them occupied, keep them off the streets. You know, give them something to do.
I think I like the idea. You know, I remember of this is where I got to get into this. Is like in martial arts training, we were told to do. You're told to do house chores in a certain way that build up right muscles.
Like sand the floor, wax on, wax off, beat the fence.
Yeah, that's the movie way, but it is a legitimate way that you actually were taught to do things. But yeah, so I think that's sort of like you sponsor that with it. I think I like it.
I think that would be fun. And they get like just like a copper.
Yeah, kids allowance. Yeah.
Like they can buy some comics about the Razgard. Yeah, I think it's enough to get their trading card games.
Harmony's all like, the reward is the work itself.
We're not going to make any money with her.
That's exactly what we tell them.
Yeah.
I love it. 100%.
Just give 'em a little pocket money. It's fine.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so what else would we like to do then? I think we at least have the general outline of what your thing looks like, which is what I was looking for.
Originally, I was going to, before we did the ASI, I was going to try to boost up my animal handling skills, but instead I think what I'll try to do is I want to spend some time talking to animals and getting to know them better, and seeing if I can figure out what types of animals would be good information gatherers of certain, like learning more about what kinds of questions to ask animals, I guess.
Okay.
But actually, you can scratch that because I use my ASI to build up con. So I think I spend most of my downtime just getting beat up by Marlboro to increase my ability to take.
That's really good. Yeah.
Excellent. And it's actually the echo. Marlboro doesn't do all that.
Rose over there sipping coffee.
Oh yeah.
She's in the
Eating
background.
his Marlboros.
He's taste testing the plethora of coffees we have now.
Yeah, she's like Luke Skywalker with the blind shield down.
I love that.
Oh,
Hope is crying over math problems while Dolus is standing over her with no, you did it wrong.
No, come on. You got to carry the 9 and then put the little yeah. So it's actually this way, and you kind of flipped it. First of all, you're reading it upside down. Here.
Oh.
You're doing good.
Mars is breaking reality. Meta magic.
Dolus for ASI things got skill expert, so he's getting his people skills down a lot more, and by people skills he means he's conning as much people as he can, just like regular like Joes and shit like that. So like he'll take advantage of being a changeling and like shift into many bases and things like that, and just get them to do certain things for him, whether it be just like I need you to guys move stuff from this warehouse to this one because Den Resgard needs things to do, and by the way, you're gonna do this for pennies on the dollar. Why? Because I told you to.
And for Marlboro, I think a good narrative is for him trying to work on meditating and trying to get his mind stronger to ward off some of the types of attacks he's faced. After the sparring with Harmony, he would just ask her to sit down and help him to meditate and start building that bond between the two of them and accomplishing something together, helping her helping him.
Oh
I
yeah, I
like
love that.
that. Yeah, spend meditation.
Shiny would try to see if Mars will train with him. He's going to take the resilient feat and dexterity, and try to learn how to like work on dodging things better and
Yeah.
the other way.
When Mars is not spending some of his free time in the Temple to Luxem, figuring out his stuff to pick up Metamagic Adept, to pull in some new Metamagic features. Yeah, he's definitely helping Shiny learn all of the cool tips and tricks of being a rogue.
Nylumia has very reluctantly been using Ludinus's book, but very irritated with Mars because a lot of the pages are missing in there. But she's still been studying that gate spell a lot, and she's attributed to trying to master her Arcana. So she's done a skill expert in Arcana, and she's just been trying to get better with her magic and learning.
Makes sense. All right. I like it. And so I think with that pointing equipment on your den, what they will have access to as they kind of get into probably after their first mission or whatever you would deem appropriate, after they make money for the guild basically, is a warding item of common or uncommon rarity, essentially.
Okay.
So examples of those are like adamantine armor, boots of the Winterlands, brooch of shielding, cloak of protection, through armor, necklace of adaptation, periupt of health. So those are some of the things that those people have access to. Okay, membership. So that's generally. And with all of that, with your investment, I say things do well, and people don't die that much. They've got some initial things. Yeah, it's things that are helpful, basically. And so after their initial deals, plus especially those things you said you ran, where it's like people are coming up a little bit more, high CR'd. CR1 quarters to 1/2 are joining, not the CR zeros, so kind of get them a little bit. So,
Nice.
I like it. Very cool. All right, so I think that's a lot of those little things. Probably need to finish up, I think, a few of the sending, especially with Shiny here. But let's go ahead and take our break.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, time to come on back. See what we're doing here. Everybody going? All right, so looks like we still got a few coming.
I'm here.
Good. So I know Shiny had a few things. Anything anybody needs to get done? It seems like we're coming to the end of this year. Downtime.
If at some point during this downtime year, if there's an enchanter Mars could go chat to about getting a new effect put on the boots of haste to give event from stealth.
Okay. So that'd be a 2,500 gold upgrade. Actually, I'm sorry. That'd be more like a 250 gold upgrade.
Yeah, sold.
Oh, cool. Nice. All right. Any other business things? I don't know. Shiny, you need to do anything?
Yes, crank number 3 on the list is Shiny will get up really early in the morning before everybody's awake, and he will try to sneakily sneak into their room or wherever Dolus keeps their boots and put 2 jam-filled pastries in the toes of his boots so that when he puts them on, he gets literal toe jam.
Okay. So this is at night, you said?
This is
like crack it like before anybody wakes up, so like
Okay.
very early in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is against Hope's passive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do I get advantage because they're sleeping?
Phew, well, hang on. Are we sleeping?
Are we sleeping? Yeah, that's the
I would say
question.
he would time it. You know, if things are knocking, he doesn't come a stealing. So
And if he needed to,
That
he
is
would use a scry to make sure that you guys were sleeping.
You would
you know,
I
I'm
dig
gonna
it.
say rules of
Ballsy.
magic. The gods just always say no to that one.
I dig it.
They go, sorry, no, we're not doing that. Sorry.
That is ballsy, bruh.
Possibly.
Oh, jeez.
That's a 32 stealth.
I'm only at 27 passive, so.
My gosh.
Wow.
And
Was
I
that-
spit
that
out my drink on that, Maru.
That was a fair check right there.
And then so that'll happen, and then he'll spend his day doing the sendings.
Okay.
Or not spend his day, but the next thing he'll do is the sending. So I think first he'll do Sal, and he'll send a sending and say, "Hey Sal, did your sister come rescue you yet? I told her all about where you were, and she said she was a-coming, so not to worry. I'm assuming at this point she's already got you, and you guys are at some place called Dalen's Closet.
It's a lot of words.
What? No. I hope she's indeed coming. It's getting bad.
What the hell is going on? Hey Sayuri, Your sister is still in trouble. I told her that you were going to be there. Now you're making me look like a liar. What the? And then that's when it goes off.
You know what, Shinril? You got me all fucked up the other day. You know that? You got me cocked.
I don't even know.
I was perfectly fine and hidden, and then you sent me that message. That's it. And then she visits you in your dream. So that they can actually have a conversation.
Okay.
Well, before that happens, Shiny would then, realizing, I don't even know what half the words Sayuri just said. I'm not even sure that was entirely in Common, or in Elvish, or in Sylvan. And I speak all three of those things.
It was in Celestial.
So, that's kind of like celestial slang or something. I don't know. So then Shiny's gonna be like, friggin' Sayori's not doing anything, and now I feel responsible because I know that some lady's being tortured. Some lady I met one time is being tortured someplace where there's leaves and stuff and gray leaves. I don't even know. And then so Shiny's just going to pace back around in his room, and then he's gonna spend 10 minutes to summon a planar ally, and he's just gonna think all right, I don't know who out there still has fealty to the Summer Court, but as the scion of the Summer Court, I am pulling the card.
Amazing. So, I think, do you need to make an offering? What's this one? Okay,
I think you
okay,
do need one. Yeah, an offering of some sort.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's a rule of thumb is any task that can be measured in minutes requires 100 gold piece per minute. An hour is 1,000 gold piece per hour, and days are 10,000 gold pieces per day.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I think appearing before you is the form that they're in. They seem to be a woman with blue and white leaves wrapped around her. On their head. I still bear allegiance to the line of Titania.
That's perfect. What I need you to do, please, if you'd be so kind, is there's this lady named Sal. She's from the Feywild, and she is. Hold on, I took notes somewhere. No. She was kidnapped. She's in Taldore somewhere. She was kidnapped by some group, being bound in iron and held in a wagon that was traveling through the Parchwood. So I need you to go that way and find her and help her escape. Her sister's looking for her.
Let's see. She nods. And will respond. This is all well and good. In that case, our deal will be struck should you build a grand mansion, so that those visiting this world to seek audience with you may have a place to stay.
Oh, cool. Sure. Not a problem.
Okay, so they need you to build a 30,000 gold mansion.
Right now?
It has to be built, though.
Chop chop.
Gotta get started, bruh.
By hand.
Well, can't we? There's There's magic that can build us a mansion, right?
Too bad the wizard's not there with you.
Well, no, Shiny would have like. Is she like standing there waiting? Like he said, yeah, that's not a problem. Like,
Okay, so yeah, so she would go and do it. And so well, until you get to it, you still have to get the 30,000 gold of this thing, this grand mansion. So
Yeah.
you do have to keep, I would say, the spirit, the what this really is.
That's fine. I'm already 1/6 of the way there.
Good math.
Okay, and she nods and starts. The cold wind blows as she begins traveling among the wind to Haldore.
Perfect.
And
And then he'll go to bed, and I guess that's when Sayori pops in.
yep, into your dream. What are you dreaming about?
Shiny is probably dreaming about all the pleasures of life, pastries, and time that he spent with Lars. Sometimes it's Lars, sometimes it's not Lars in the dream. Just good times.
Right before Sayuri pops in, and she's sitting on like the footboard, and she kind of like cocks her head. That's an interesting position.
Yeah, it's called the. Who the hell are you?
I am Sayuri.
Sorry, you just don't pop in. Shetty's gonna grab some whatever. He's gonna grab a giant bunt cake and just cover himself with the bunt cake. What?
That works too.
You can't. You can't just pop into someone's.
No, I believe I can. That's the whole. That's quite a boon for being the queen of the dream domain.
The what?
Yeah, I've kind of taken over leadership of the dream domain.
Oh. Well, that's very unsettling. I didn't know that you could just come and go into my dreams.
Well, you didn't ask, did you?
I was a little preoccupied trying to save your sister.
Well, I'm trying to save her too. I will be there tomorrow. Where she's supposed to be. Last known location.
Well, I sent a friend there to help her, so you'll probably run into them.
You sent a friend to help her. Okay, there's more than just her there.
I didn't know that. I just instructed I don't know who that was, to be honest. Maybe an avatar or something, or maybe it was like I don't know. But she was like, she came on the cold wind and she left on the cold wind, and she said she will go rescue your sister. So if you see like an blue tinted elfish woman who gives you the chills, she's on your side. So
okay,
be careful.
Picture her right now, and like her image should show up a little bit.
He does.
And she'll take note. All right. I got a question though.
Yeah.
Would you know how someone who's not Fae becomes Fae Okay, so my friend kind of inherited the domain of first from Honeystar Dizzy, and she's not Fae. She's elf, but she's not Fae. Do you know how that works? How one would become Fae when they inherited something like that?
When did she become Fae?
She's not Fae yet.
Oh, you want her to become Fae?
She wants to become Fae.
Well, There was one time that I heard of these people who had like a really powerful artifact that could interface with a Luxon beacon and change reality somewhat, and that person may have made a couple of hundred people newly fey. So that's one way if you can do that.
Siri's eyebrows raise. Hold on. I gotta look at something real quick.
I'm also sure you could use a wish spell too, but I can't do that. Not, my great grandmother Nilumia could do that. She has wish spells.
Could you talk to her about that and get back to me?
Talk to her. I know she can do it. She can do the wish. She can do the wish spell. What do you want me to ask her?
Like,
she'll do the wish spell for you.
If she could do that on my friend.
What's your friend's name?
Elvania.
Elvania. Do you know what she can like? Can you make someone appear?
She tries. I don't know if it works because it's not her dream. Oh, your sound went out.
I was saying Avania's Fae, so I don't know what we're doing.
I don't think it. She was just because it was the night. It was the day before everything happened.
That's fine. Okay, so I
Yeah.
I don't want to spend a lot of this. I just want to make sure
Yeah.
we're moving.
Because it's already happened in our game. Because it hadn't happened yet in this time.
That's fine. All right. So you exchange information. You know someone's coming. Anything else that we need to do in that?
Nope, that's it. Well, enjoy your time with whoever this is this time. You've gone through a lot of guys.
No.
Bye. Peace out.
Amazing. All right, then. Anything else?
The last thing that I got is Dolus. One day, probably towards the middle to the end of this period, you're writing in your spellbook, copying notes.
I hope, yeah.
Which hand is it that you write with?
He's a righty.
Okay. And as you're multitasking, writing notes and reading, you look over and you notice that your hand has written "Shiny is the best. Shiny is the best. Shiny is the best. Shiny is the best."
How am I doing that?
Dolus is a poopy head. Dolus is a poopy head.
I didn't want to. Stop it! Don't. Why? Are you visibly around? Like, how is like?
Nope.
Is he smart enough to know how you're doing that?
Make an Arcana check.
26.
You remember lending him your hand.
With the pastry.
Oh shit!
Brain! Brain!
That was prank number 2.
Did you notice how I went from 1 to 3? I went from the glue to the toe jam. It was 1 to 3.
Also, hope we go to Dolus. Dolus, I'm still having trouble with this one. I can't find the 9.
It's what?
I can't find 9.
What is happening to us?
I don't know. I can't find the 9.
Okay.
I think I know what happened to it though.
Please tell me. I'm so confused.
7, 8, 9.
No! God damn it! No, what is this world gone down to?
Perfect.
Fuck it. We need to wind down. Let's go visit Mom.
Okay.
And every once in a while, when you're visiting your mom, your finger just goes up your nose.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, she's like, we're just now. It's been a couple of months, and then it's. Oh boy. But yeah, Dolus would be a good fiance and keep his promise and to visit his mom in Nicodranus. I think that's last word. She said she was last, and introduce her to Hope. And
Okay.
tell her about the wedding.
So I get girlfriend to fiance to wedding in one visit.
Yeah, actually, I
Just
moved
one.
moved pretty
you moved
fast.
pretty fast. So you knocked her up then.
No.
No.
Not there yet.
Oh, mom.
Too much is happening for that.
Oh, at least it's
we're-
not that fast. Okay.
Right. Still working out the kinks onto where it's gonna. Well, okay, it's gonna be a Dalen's closet. My boss Nilumia is really adamant that she wants to do this whole thing herself to plan everything about the wedding. Which, by the way, Titania is alive and kicking. What you think? Unless you know who Titania is, right? We don't really talk about the face stuff. Right. So she's my boss. And I have her great grandson with us too, who's a healer. And oh god, there's just so much happening, Mom. You have no idea. Mars is doing Mars things. Like how do we even explain Mars to you? I don't understand.
There's no need.
Really.
I do have a question for you though.
Mm-hmm.
Would you? She's like really nervous. I feel like it's a big thing for like a girl to go wedding dress shopping with their mom, and I don't have a mom.
Oh, darling. I would be honored. Especially with, I can't even imagine with only having one dress size. It's remarkable.
And, you know,
She
No
looks
one
a
can be
little
like us.
confused at that.
kind of.
Oh, and then she remembers Stolas trying on her clothes, and it kind of clicks. Yeah. But and also, I don't look good in white.
Well, from whatever you said, I'm sure the color wouldn't suit you anyway.
That's cool. Dolls come right to the wedding.
Damn.
Hope just spaced that out. Or Missy said, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
She's like, yep, okay, I'm sad.
Way to go, Mom. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna.
What?
We'll be back. Just let me talk to her. You're coming to the wedding. We'll give you details and everything
Look,
like
you've
that.
spent all this time with your secret fiance and you haven't had fun?
Boy, do I. We're gonna. Nope, not talking to you about that. That's not how this works. I'll be back in a couple of days to just hash this all out. See ya, and I'll Misty Step to
Okay.
follow Hope. She didn't mean it like that. It's just her.
She doesn't like me.
Oh, she does.
Did you at least tell her that I'm a cleric?
No. Oh, I really should have. And she actually loved that. I know her sister is also a cleric of Sehenine too. We just don't talk.
You know, that would have been a good starter.
I. Fair enough. Yep. I'm gonna go home. Let's go home.
Let's go home. I need more pastries. I know Shiny has a shit ton of
We
them.
gotta lay off the pastries, man.
Are you calling me fat?
I'm calling me. I need more food than just pastries.
Okay.
Your hand hits you.
What is happening?
Shiny. I'm just gonna blame Shiny for this.
Is this a curse?
This is probably some of the face shit like they keep talking about. You know,
Hope is gonna try remove curse.
go interlock hands and remove curse.
Yeah. See if that helps at all.
I think that's up to Shiny at this point.
No, that's going to be Hope's wedding gift.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
Amazing.
crap.
All right. Anything else as we close up?
Yes, once Hope
Okay.
returns, Nailumi does find her and go, Hope, come on. Come with me.
Oh,
Harmony, you can
okay.
come too. We need another girl.
Harmony, yes. let's go.
Okay.
And Nailumi goes, all right, first we have to do this in style, and I wanted to try this out. And
Okay.
she puts on her little jade crown and goes, what's your favorite color?
Red.
Perfect. And she turns into an adult red dragon. Hop on.
Oh, yes. She does.
And we go flying around the city. And as we're up there with both of you, she's going, now you have to describe to me your perfect idea of a dress because we're going to go find it.
Oh. Okay. I don't really know much about this. Harvey, do you have any ideas?
Oh, well, I know a couple of shops, but I'm not sure what your style is.
She looks at her old ass pirate clothes. I don't know what my style is, honestly. I only have one dress in my arsenal. Well, two dresses in my arsenal.
Well, what are your wedding colors?
Red, black, and purple.
Perfect. That we can work with.
Okay.
I'm actually quite proficient with weaving things myself. I know a thing or two about cloth and silks, fabrics.
Maybe something. Should I do form fitting or should I do I don't know, princessy? I don't know.
Oh. Well, what is the message you want to send on your wedding day?
Oh. What is the message I want to send on my wedding day? That he... Let's see. That... Oh... I'm the only one that he ever needs to look at.
Of course. In that case, you should be the only one the entire congregation of people is looking at.
Okay.
Do you know,
Okay.
I know some designers.
Yeah?
Yes, I could introduce you.
How's that sound, Olivia?
Amazing. Perfect. And now, for the next one, and she'll shape change into a phoenix
Woo!
Wow.
in the middle of air, and her wings turn into fire. She just glides around.
Oh. Hope is like in heaven with the fire around her. She's just like, oh, it's so warm and toasty.
This is only step one of your multiple wedding presents from me.
Thank you, Nylamia.
Of course, now to the dress, and we go 120 feet down quickly.
I only get to fly for 1 minute at a time, so this is great.
cue theme from Neverending Story.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Harmony would know quite a few designers in town. There's one named Roselle.
Okay, so go to designers. We'll see. Okay. Making me do this again. All right, so we've got option 1. Somebody shows at least design wise.
Ooh.
Okay,
I'm all about piratey. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
and then we've got option 2.
Okay.
Then option I think 3 here.
Okay. Excuse me. I think Hope would like the style of option 2's skirt, but long, with the top of option 1.
Very good.
What do you guys think?
I think that's perfect.
Same. I think it's gonna be beautiful. You're gonna steal his heart all over again.
Yeah.
Would this be a persuasion check to lower that price?
I mean, it's hard when you have a wish granting wizard on your
That
team.
is fair.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Yeah.
How much is it?
For the custom, you definitely have the times. There's no rush fees, but basically, it is a dress that they, have to essentially design around. Hope they're going to take into consideration our skin tone, so we're going to say it's 100 gold dress.
Yeah. Room for the tail.
And Olivia puts down 500 because this is out of the wedding funds, and she's like, she loves her jewelry and she loves her sparkles.
They don't. Oh, of course, yes.
Only the best for a pirate captain.
So, who do you have? How do you have everything else you need?
Do I? Do I need I don't know what else comes with what about your guys' dresses?
Am I getting married too?
No,
You're-
we're its
no, you're-
bridesmaids.
You're the bridesmaids.
I would be honored.
Oh, I thought I'm sorry. I didn't ask. I just assumed.
It feels like we just met, but we've known each other for a year now.
I know.
You hang out with Marlboro a lot, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay.
Harmony, have you been to weddings before? Many of them?
Oh yes, I've been to quite a few.
Perfect. You and me are gonna plan this whole thing.
Oh, okay. I've never planned one, but I know a bit about it. Venue selection.
Well, the venue
I'll be-
selected. We're having it stay in the closet.
Okay, who's catering?
That I still have to work on. I was thinking it'd be a little cheesy if we had Wizards of the Rose cater our own with her,
Have you secured a painter for the portrait?
No.
That's actually okay. I can ask around and see if anyone I know is available.
Oh, you know a lot of people here. You spent more time in the city than me.
Hope just looks confused.
We're just sitting here talking, and Hope's in the background, like,
Yeah. What? What?
Do I need to do?
oh no, you need to rest and have a relaxing time and plan your. Oh yes, we need a bachelorette party.
Oh, I need to plan that.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
We'll take care of that. Don't you worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
That's included.
You have to plan your vows, Hope. Your vows.
Yes.
My vows. Can I
Yes,
at
you-
least can I do something? Like, do I need like flowers or a cake or something like that?
What flowers are in season?
Okay.
How about you can pick out the rum?
Oh, I can do that.
Amazing.
I already have flowers picked out, by the way.
Perfect.
Black Baccara, roses, purple liatris, and red camellia with ivy.
Art department take note.
Is anyone leading the procession?
I was planning on having my grandson, unless you know somebody better.
Oh no, I think that's perfect. I think it should be someone personal.
You mean who's officiating?
Yes.
I think that was supposed to be Shiny, wasn't it?
Yeah, my grandson.
He's a cleric too.
Yes. I think that's perfect.
Oh, Hope, you can plan your honeymoon. That's what you can plan.
A honeymoon. Honeymoon. Okay.
It's where you and Dulles go afterwards on your own little vacation.
Okay.
I can help you out with wherever you want to go, if Dulles, but Dulles can too, I'm sure.
I hear the Deadlands are really nice.
That doesn't sound nice.
No, it's really not. It's
Limbo's not
good
too bad
humor.
at this time of year.
Dark Toe is beautiful.
I'm not going back to Dark Toe right now. I think if I go back to Dark Toe, I'm going to take it back over. So let's just leave that alone. What?
Hold on.
Okay.
And she's going to do ascending to Esme. How's it going at the library? Did you guys figure that whole thing out? I mean, obviously, my husband's back, by the way.
Jeez, guys, what the? There's so many campaign hopping. I can't even keep track of this.
God, you legit just sent that to Esme?
Yes, she did.
I'm a fairy. I am spontaneous. Of course I did.
I'm sorry. Did you just say your husband is back? As in the dragon who killed me earlier? By the way, we should talk about planning a face summit sometime. And that's what she sends back.
Well, he's good again, so he's probably really sorry about killing you. I didn't know that part. I'll definitely yell at him later. Yes, you have that book. I need that. We need that book. We'll be in contact.
She'll send you back this. Slight complication. Might have promised the book to more than one party. We should really get together to talk and meet to discuss that very soon. Talk to you later.
She shakes her head. Oh, another thing to deal with. Okay.
Yeah, Lumi is not having good luck with folks recently.
I'll put that on the back burner. Well, she didn't really say anything about the library, though. I don't know. Molesmere.
Well,
I know of a quaint little island.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
where?
it's called Rumblecust.
Rumblecusp.
Yeah.
Sounds lovely.
It is.
We'll
Last
visit
time I
you
saw it, it
shortly.
was, anyways.
Do you have a ship?
Yeah. It's not in port right now. I think it's still in Nicodronis, but yeah, I have a ship.
Sounds like a fun place to visit.
Could be. It's chilling. All right. Oh, she looks she looks at the moon, sees where its position, and she's like, oh no. If I don't get back for my lessons with Dolus, he's gonna get mad at me and give me a whole bunch of algebra to do.
Well, no, because you forget who his boss is.
Please tell him to lay off the algebra.
I will. You have a free pass tonight.
Yay. Then are we going to the bathhouse?
Bathhouse? No, we're going pub crawling.
Yeah.
Without us.
Nice.
Hope interlocks her arm with Harmony's. Let's go.
Okay.
I take it Harmony's not a drinker?
We're about to find out, I guess, at some point.
Hell yeah.
I suppose we should invite everybody else.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, right. I was hoping for girls' night. Dolus, Shiny. She sends two endings. We're going pub crawling.
I actually would love a drink. God, yep, I would love a drink, actually. Just, can you tell Shiny to stop using my hand for 5 goddamn seconds?
For
the bit.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Okay, so you all going pub crawling as a group?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, everyone roll me
bro.
D100.
D100.
Ooh.
D100.
Time for a bar fight.
Got it.
Yes. That is Hope's
D100.
love language right there.
67.
All right, so hold your number. The way I'm going to do it is you will volunteer. You will give me a number. I will give you your prompt, and you will tell me what the hell happened. You can sort of involve people a little bit as you wish, so we can come up with a narrative of the pub crawl.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially, it will
Love
all
it.
start off basically with where you. I will basically tell you where you are after the pub crawl,
Gotcha.
and you sort of come up from there. So, who would like to take this on first?
I would love to.
Okay. So, what the number did you get?
67.
6d7. And for fun, well, we'll say fun here. If someone says the number you have, re-roll it. I feel like that might work out. We get some different results. Okay. So, you have woken up in the barn of a competing den family. You're wearing a saddle, and there's whip marks on your buttocks.
What?
You also have attached in various places, as if put there probably from other people, 40 gold.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute.
40 gold. Thank you very much.
How come Shiny's dream got a spicy warning in chat, but that didn't?
All right, this is fun. Okay, so, I guess Mars, during the pub crawl, locked eyes with someone across the room, and broke off from the group, started drinking with them. Vibes were felt, good vibes. It was like kind of like drinking dare challenge, and then things got a little bit out of hand. Kind of blacked out. Doesn't remember who. Actually, no. This person was from this rival family, this rival den. Doesn't remember where the saddle came from. Obviously, is glad he made money. He guesses. takes about 10 minutes to find all of his armor and clothing and everything. And stealths his way home.
Give me a
doesn't want
stealth
that-
check.
He doesn't want that walk of shame.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't. That one was cocked. Okay, yeah, that's shit. It's really good. Yeah, 35. No one can see me.
Ooh, okay. I'll give
was
that to
hoping
you.
for
All
double ones,
right. Who's next?
I have a really, really great number.
Is it?
Oh no.
Is it?
69.
Yeah. Oh, we're children.
Oh no,
Muted.
your sound went out. Your computer said no. Too spicy.
There we go.
Yeah.
You awaken, Hope, in an alley in the outer reaches. As you come to consciousness, you're aware of someone poking you with a stick and realize it's several children. Bugbear, Goblin, and Drow poking you and arguing about whether or not you're dead.
She's been in this situation a few times.
Hell yeah.
She went out. And I think she found the most sailor burly looking person she could find at each pub that they went to,
Okay.
and had drinking contests with each of them.
Nice.
And somehow, because she's new to the Misty Step, she's new to Misty Step. She doesn't know really how to control it, so it went off a few times
Oh shit.
before she finally came to one spot, and she had no clue where she was, so she just kind of laid down and passed out right there. But she wakes up feeling the pokes, and she just kind of cracks her eye open, and I'm alive. And then she'll, I guess, lesser restoration herself.
Amazing.
And she's not embarrassed, because, like I said, she's been through this several times before, and she just kind of proudly walks out of the alleyway, and she's like, sends a sending to Dolus, "Hey, where'd you end up? I'm in an alleyway."
Dolus ended up with a 47.
Ooh, 47. Let's see here. Okay. You wake up in your bed at your shore house. At your feet, you see 13 mice. And they stand upon their hind legs watching you. As you stir awake, they scatter, and leaving behind there what appears to be a tiny altar with offerings of bread crust and cheese crumbles. And you look, and one lock of your hair is now shorter than the rest.
The god of mice.
So,
I'm the rat man.
get as plastered to have that happen. In each pub they were crawling at, Dolus had the brilliant idea of looking for the more wealthier looking people in the establishment at each bar. We'll wait until they step away from the bar and go to their party, shape change into that person, and ask for another for 2 rounds of drinks for a separate table and run their tab, and do that for each do that at each pub. And so we'd accumulate more and more drinks. Dolus is he's a fruity cocktail drinker, so he'll ask for a lot of those, like a lot of Bay Breezes, the Malibu one specifically, of whatever variety that would be. And then
Some rum punches.
Yeah, rum punches, you bet. I think on the walk, we somehow have gotten separated, and then kind of took a walk in like the Coronas area where there's like little lower establishments and things like that, and just walking in an alley and just sees like a family of mice go into one of the holes in the wall, and he's like, well, this will be interesting, and I'll kind of mass suggest, which on them, which probably didn't work, but I guess they're just like a higher intelligence of rats. They started just looking at him, and he's like, you follow me. We've got things to do, people to steal from. And kind of just falls down from there.
Amazing.
Some of you suggesting the rats carried you home.
Yes. Well, who knows? Blacked out. I don't remember everything else after that. And I'm walking out of here, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? And I hear the sending. I'm home. I've amassed a following, and I think they gave me a haircut. Do you need me to pick you up?
She'll do word of recall back at home because she ain't got no clue where she's at.
I'm there in bed, like just like there's like the altar of crap in front of his feet. Like, who left me alone?
Apparently, we all left each other alone.
Go back to bed.
Yes.
Amazing. Who's next?
Lumia got 20 or 58.
58. All right. Gosh, okay. You awake and realize none of your clothes are with you. And as you stir from that, you spy the Luxon hanging over high. As you realize you are within the Lucid Bastion temple. You begin hearing the first of the worshippers coming in to reattune to the night stones, which you find lying squarely on your stomach. And looking where usually they place the one that is to be exchanged, you see that someone has defecated.
Oh God!
Okay. So, Nanumia, Hope, and Harmony started the drinking early before the boys arrived. To the point that I think Nanumia and Hope got into a daring contest. And somehow it came up that Nanumia could also put on the necklace and make the sun do the thing that Hope could, because she knows Dunamancy, and she just was drunk. And she's like, I could do it too. I was a queen, and I could do it. And so then she takes Beaker with her, goes, let's go do this, buddy. And they sneak in, and she's been feeding Beaker alcohol also.
Oh my God.
He only
Irish
drinks
coffee.
Rose Irish, yeah.
Yeah.
So they get there, and like after like she's just like, oh man, it's just getting hot, and she just starts stripping like halfway through, just because she's a fairy. She's like thinks for a minute she's back in the Feywild, clothes don't matter, and she's just like, well, whatever, freedom. And then we show up in the temple where I think she manages to sneak the pearls off whoever was there by distracting them with Beaker. Because he also then drank his coffee and got hasted, started flying around really fast and drunk. And then she eventually fell asleep, but while that was happening and she forgot about him, he got sick and defecated all over.
Oh,
Amazing. And how are you getting out of this?
She just wakes up and looks around and goes, "Oh crap, teleport."
Don't even look for your clothes.
They're somewhere.
She was never there.
Would that really be duty mancy?
There it is.
You did it. You fucking did it.
Brilliant.
Perfect. And I can say anyone can pick up that one if they want to do something with that story. Theirs has been good. A lot of holes in that one. All right. Next. Who would like to be it?
Marlboro Road at threesome. I mean, a three. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Another threesome, Marver?
Another one.
Three.
Another one?
I'm not the Star Sentinel for nothing.
You wake up in jail.
Yes.
You have a 10 gold piece bail or
Okay.
2 days behind bars. Also, with you is an NPC of your choice that you've previously made enemies with.
I have no idea.
Oh, I could just give it an NPC choice. NPC of your choice.
Can we say Amnon's with him?
It was your arch nemesis while you were doing your Echo Knight training.
Ooh.
You guys were always trying to one up each other.
Amnon would be hilarious.
Let's get you, Amnon. Hey,
Yeah.
he's woken up. Ugh.
Hey, you're finally
awake.
Look around.
I'm hoping you could tell me what's happened. I just know we were in here.
I don't know. You probably said something you shouldn't have, and I had to protect you, and now we are in here. That sounds about as plausible as I can come up with.
Do you have any story for this, Marlboro?
Huh?
Everyone else gave a story. Give something. Give something. If you can, it's fine. Look at the person.
I have nothing.
You got it.
I have nothing. I'm sorry.
I agree. We'd be fine. We never talk about this again.
You got blackout drunk.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You got the wizard.
That high con. Oh,
Oh,
my
by the
God.
way, all I know, and she have this little thing that's written in Undercommon that says, "Please give this to your stalwart friend," and it's like 3 ribbons that are pink. Goes. All I know is this is meant for you, apparently.
Cool.
Good day.
Okay.
All right.
Good seeing you again.
So you got either Shiny or Harmony.
Tiny got a 20.
Okay. You wake up on the floor of one of the seedy bars. Looks like it might have been amateur night. Your clothing is in a pile in the corner, and you really don't know where that G-string came from. But you do have 5 extra gold pieces and an invitation to attend a VIP's only gathering at the Den of Glass.
Shiny gets up, collects his clothes on, and goes, "Yep, that was a good freaking night." And just does the strut of pride back to home. He could word of recall himself back to the manor, but He's gonna enjoy the win and walk through town.
In the G string. That's it.
Oh yeah, he collected his clothes.
Carrying the
Back
clothes.
on.
He didn't put them on.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then we're at Harmony.
I kid you not. I rolled a 100.
Oh shit.
Fantastic. In that case, 100 is you roll twice now,
Oh no!
and I combine the two.
Oh boy. 36.
Okay.
95.
So 36 and okay, 36 and 95. I think I can get that. Come on.
131.
All right. So, oops. Okay. So
Oh god. After
you
hearing
said
all these two
you said 36 or
Yes.
36. Okay.
36 and
And
95.
95.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. You feel very, very sick as you suddenly kind of come into consciousness. There's an extra gold in your pocket, and you realize you have this large trophy that has a giant pie on the top of it. And you look down, and you have this immaculate suit. And you realize, you look around, and you're in this very fine office of the Shadow Academy. And you look out, and there's a line of students outside that are coming in to begin their admissions interview with you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that night, Harmony she accompanied her two friends, Nilumia and Hope, to the bar, and didn't really know what she was doing. Doesn't really frequent bars, but she was trying to order some of the same things everybody else was. And after a couple of drinks, probably was having trouble formulating words, but became very, 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 very talkative. So she ends up striking conversation while the two of them go off and start daring each other. She goes off and starts a conversation with this table, and they were arguing over this pie eating contest that they were having that night. And so she happened to mention, hey, I'm really good at eating pastries. I was just introduced to pastries and I love them. And so they say, yeah, sure, come on. You look like you can handle it. You look like someone who's really been working on your constitution. So they take her over and they have these huge cakes, and she just starts grabbing fistfuls of cake and just shoving it in her mouth and just eating it to the point that she starts to kind of pass out, but she gets this stuff all over her clothes. So she asks, hey, does anybody have anything I can borrow? And one of the guys says, yeah, I've got this costume over here. I'm an actor. So gives her the costume. She goes and changes, comes back out. They're all gone because she's apparently been in there for over an hour. She passed out. And somebody sees her and they're like, oh, hey, you're with the Shadow Academy, right? You're needed. They're doing interviews right now. And she's like, oh no, I forgot all about that. And so follows him and goes to this Shadow Academy, and they sit her down and she's at this desk and they ask her name, and she uses like a martial arts name. So like Silk Tiger. And they're like, all right, cool. And so there's this line of people, and they just start piling in, and she starts interviewing them. And she's got this huge pie trophy the whole time that she's just like cradling in her arms. And she's like asking them questions about the trophy as if it's like some kind of test. So it's like, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And thus is spent Hope's bachelorette party.
Oh man.
Question, Matt. What kind of saddle was it?
It was a side saddle.
I took
Side
the
saddle. Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
And at the end, there's a note that is from Den Corinne that simply says, "Heard you had fun. Please officially notify all the other dens so that we can be warned the next time any of you get married." Also, I was asked to make sure Shiny receives this, and there's a leather mask.
I
Nice.
was wondering where that got to. I'm putting that in my inventory.
Put this trophy in there. And
I put the saddle in my inventory too.
got nothing for my I got nothing, guys.
40 gold
May
and
I,
a saddle.
may I offer you a breadcrumb in these trying times?
I just got poked with sticks, and it was my bachelorette party.
Just every once in a while you wake up and these mice have bowed to Dolus.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
At ease, gentlemen, at ease.
What'd you do?
I think they treat me as if I'm their god.
I can see that.
I mean,
Do we need to make an official altar or church of Dolus in the little corner?
my ego is about to get super big now.
Mars walks in.
I don't think
drops
your
the
ego
saddle.
could get any bigger.
You want to bet? I'm sorry, I'm still a little.
Just remember what happens in Roshan stays.
Mars bursts through the door.
He doesn't burst. He just
He
slowly
bursts
walks
in-
through.
Oh yeah, he's
Drop
stealth.
the
We have no
saddle.
idea where he is.
No, once they get
No.
to the tower, I'm in. You hear me just drop the saddle.
If you don't,
pick
if
up
you
a
do
note.
not, are you walking into Hope and Dolus's room?
I'm probably walking past it.
Okay, I'm okay. As long as you don't go just walking all willy nilly into Hope and Dolus's room.
No.
Okay.
I'm walking by. You hear me just drop a saddle.
Hey, buddy.
What was that?
I don't know.
Hey, that sounded like a saddle.
But I found a love letter too. I need to go lay
What?
down somewhere.
You got a letter and a saddle? You
Wait.
got mice worshipping you? What else did other people get?
I woke up in the saddle. It was. I don't want to talk about it.
Turn around real quick. You've got like 3 other
I'm wearing
gold coins. Yeah, you got 3 other gold coins stepped behind your neck.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you. Uno,
Thanks. Thanks.
and the 3.
You guys hear a pop from the kitchen, and Naomi goes, "Hope! I need help!"
Hope runs down. What?
Do you see a naked fairy? All my stuff's missing.
Oh my god! Nightmare. Hope pulls out a handkerchief and wraps it around her. What did you do?
I probably wouldn't be allowed at the temple for a while.
Oh no. Is that where your clothes are?
I don't, maybe, or the bar. Or the
Naomi,
suite.
get your dragon to start making coffee on the double, please.
Okay. He's sick.
Shiny walks in with a donut in one hand and a bunch of coffees from Wizards of the Roast in the other hand, and a hot chocolate for himself. Still just wearing the G-string, walking right in. Hey guys,
Oh.
breakfast.
Oh, Shiny, did you get me a shy tea?
What?
A shy tea?
Yeah. I got one of those.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mars tries to sit down, but that hurt. Nope. I'll stand.
Why are you in a G-string?
Just
It's
dipping
gold,
bread
by the
into
way.
coffee.
Gold. It's like it's giving Princess Leia right now. Okay, that's what it's like.
What? You did?
I made 5 gold coins last night.
I made 40.
What?
I haven't gotten my paycheck yet, but I think I will.
Uh,
Shadow Academy.
You're getting a paycheck too. Why? I was just poked with sticks.
Dolus's hand slaps Mars on the back of the head.
Yeah. Shiny, that's enough. Enough with Dolus's hand. Give it back.
Okay, no, that was funny though. Ow. Okay, stop laughing.
Shiny,
Ow. Oh.
Yes.
look at me. Look at me. And not right here. Give him his hand back.
It was funny at first.
Fine. It was going to be your wedding present.
It was a beautiful engagement present. How about that?
That works.
All right. Anyway, now that's not fair. You guys made money. I didn't get anything. I got poked with sticks. That's not fair.
You can have this. And now let me hand you the pearls.
Why do you have the pearls? Oh no! Hope starts
You said
running. Hope
Is it-
starts running.
Is it daylight now?
The sun coming up.
There was one of that.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Hope just bolts.
So I do like the sun's coming up. She's like, no.
Mars looks at Shiny and says, at least you got new clothes. And walks away.
New clothes. You could afford new clothes and 40 gold pieces. You're going to teach me what you did to earn 40 gold pieces, because I was at amateur night and I only got 5.
I don't know what I did. But I got a love letter. And I'm walking away. It's an undercommon. I can't read that.
Whatever Mars did last night.
Does anybody remember if I even won any of my drinking contests?
There were drinking contests?
I won an eating contest.
Why are you in a suit?
Oh, the Shadow Academy.
Are you a teacher?
Did he get a job?
I don't know. I just interviewed some people for jobs today.
Were they any good?
I don't know. I just asked them about the trophy.
Marpro, what'd you do?
I did nothing.
At least one of us had a normal
Edmond can prove it.
Insight check.
Yeah.
He don't know.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's a shitty roll. It's only a 15. Why am I rolling so bad? I always roll shitty when it comes to insight.
That was a 21 for Mars. Oh man.
Is he lying that
He has no idea.
Yeah, you
He
just
woke
like this
up-
guy has no idea what happened the other night.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna plead the guilty party here, and I may have overstepped my boundaries with getting everyone double drinks. I thought that was a funny joke with me playing with all those people, but hey, they're poorer now that they served us having a good time. God.
Did we pay them?
Oh no. We basically saved money doing what I did. Like, you know, all the drinks that we had, they were
We
like,
saved money, and some of us made money.
yeah. So you know what? Win-win.
Oh, but Rise had to lose Sebastian with all the pearls.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like just they go. We do not talk about this.
Nope.
You know what's fun?
You haven't-
Then one actually, the one priestess kind of looks at you, goes, Though to be fair, compared to some of the wilder dens, that was quite mild. You're fine.
Have you found
Oh,
any clothes?
Congratulations on Mars's engagement. And then
Mars?
just goes.
What? Hold on, what? She runs after him.
Mars, you're wearing a new ring. I thought I just out-tuned to the other. The original one is here.
Did they find Nilumia's clothes there anywhere?
Yes, they will return that.
Okay.
You just have the robe of the Archmage lying around next to the defecated things.
Yeah, so kind of like, yes, we're waiting for the pearls to come back. Pearls. Robe of Archmage.
Oh, no.
Very nice.
Thank you. Alright. Walk of shame back. Now this is the walk of shame for her.
You know
Her
what's funny?
hair,
The
like
weirdest
she
part
moves
of
her hair in
Shiny's-
front of her face.
The weirdest part of Shiny's night was that he won the competition and got a G-string and all that money, but oddly enough, it was karaoke amateur night.
God. Oh.
Oh.
What did he sing? Was it Sweet Caroline? Sweet Caroline tracks here.
Yeah.
No, he sang Evanescence.
Oh,
yes.
Oh.
Those sad emo songs.
Yes.
Mr. Brightside. Just Mr. Brightside all the way for karaoke.
Oh, you know what? No, it was Andy, You're a Star by the Killers.
Hope comes back. Nilumia.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably left it there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We don't speak of this ever again.
No, that's why I don't
No.
drink.
Oh, congratulations, Mars!
Yes.
What?
On your
Thank you.
engagement.
Oh, a double wedding!
Mars
Gonna one me
hands
up
the-
on my my wife's bachelorette party.
Mars hands holds the letter towards one of the wizards. I can't read Undercommon.
Okay, snatches it.
Can you read Undercommon?
Yes.
Do I believe him? I don't think
Can't Shiny read Undercommon?
No, he can't. I'm just realizing that now.
it's common. But you gotta whisper
God, this is an inside joke between me and Aiden and his campaign. This is what?
He opens
Give
it up
me-
and goes, wait, no, I can't read this.
Give me that. Give me that. Gets the staff. He's been holding it himself up with it, and he just kind of sits down, taps it on his forehead. Ow, ow. Okay, comprehend
What was it?
languages.
As Hope throws a lesson restoration on
Okay.
Dolus.
Go to
it.
read it, and we will find out that next week. We will start after all of this, so you guys decide what you're gonna do, and we'll start adventuring and do cool things. And I think fairly fun end to some downtime, insanity. Anyone watching, thank you so much, and we will be back next week. Have a good one.
Good night, everybody.
Nice.